Hello, Retrogamers, and welcome back to another episode of What's New on Batocera. This is already episode 6, and to be honest, I never thought I would make it this far before the release of version 42. It's been quite a journey so far. Every episode we've been discovering new systems, fresh emulators, bug fixes, and constant improvements from the amazing Batocera development team. And even though version 42 is right around the corner, there's still a lot of work happening behind the scenes. The goal is clear: bring you the most stable release possible, polish the experience, and make sure everything is ready for a smooth launch. So, what's on the menu today? We'll take a look at some nice evolutions on certain emulators, a bunch of bugs that have been fixed, and even a few new options on Emulation Station that will make your setup even more enjoyable. All right, let's dive in. Our first news today is all about Amiberry, the Amiga emulator. For those who don't know, Amiberry is a highly optimized emulator designed to run classic Commodore Amiga computers. That means you can relive all the classic Amiga games and demos that made it such an iconic computer of the 80s and 90s. Now, Amiberry in Batocera has just been updated, and with it come a couple of small but handy new options in Emulation Station, like showing the virtual keyboard and adjusting its size or transparency. But the big highlight here is that Batocera now supports launching .uae configuration files directly as if they were games. This is a real game changer. You can build special setups for a particular machine, or even create compilations of games that launch directly from the menu without extra steps. So whether you're a long-time Amiga fan or just curious, these updates make Amiberry easier and more practical to use in Batocera. Our next news is about a new emulator added to Batocera, CLK. CLK is a multi-system emulator created by Tom Hart. It focuses on accuracy, reproducing the behavior of classic 8-bit machines as closely as possible. In fact, it supports quite a wide range of systems, including the Amstrad CPC, the Archimedes, the Acorn Electron, Macintosh, MSX, the Oric Atmos, ZX Spectrum, ColecoVision, the Sega Master System, and even the Atari ST. In Batocera, CLK has been introduced as an alternative emulator for all these systems. But its main purpose here is to serve as the official emulator for the Oric Atmos. This is great news because the Oric never had as much visibility as systems like the Amiga or the Spectrum, and now it benefits from a very faithful and stable emulation solution. So, if you've been curious about discovering the Oric, or you just want another highly accurate option for some of your favorite 8-bit machines, CLK is now available in Batocera. Now let's switch gears and talk about something that affects your whole game library: scraping your media. Scraping is the process of automatically downloading game metadata from the internet. That includes things like box art, logos, marquees, screenshots, even manuals, videos, and of course the game descriptions. Until now, Batocera already offered 4 different sources for scraping your games: Screen Scraper, the Games DB, HFSDB, and ArcadeDB. But today, we're adding a 5th source to give you the best possible chance to find complete and high-quality information for your collection. This new source is the Internet Game Database, or IGDB. IGDB has a huge catalog, with over 300,000 games and more than 2 million images. It's especially great for PC titles, but it's also a solid choice across many platforms. To activate IGDB scraping, just head into the scraping menu in Batocera and add your account details. I was planning to show you how to create an account step by step, but in the meantime, the Batocera wiki has been updated with a complete guide. So I highly recommend checking it out for all the details. Okay, with scraping covered, let's see what else is new inside Batocera. One important change for PC users: the default partition size of Batocera has been increased to 10 gigabytes on the x86 version. Why? Well, over time, as we've kept adding more emulators and new features, the original partition size simply wasn't enough anymore, especially when applying updates. I've already made a detailed video on this topic on the channel, where I explain exactly why this happens and also show you how to manually expand your partition if you need more space. So, if you're interested, definitely go check it out. But the good news is, from now on, for all new users, the partition will be set to 10 GB by default. That means you won't run into this issue when updating your system. And that brings us to the end of this video. Just as a quick note, some issues with Xbox emulation and controller mapping on RPCS3 have also been fixed recently. Remember, you can always check out the full changelog if you want to see every single update and fix that's been added. As for what's next, the next video will most likely be the official trailer for Batocera version 42, showcasing all the new features and improvements since version 41. Until then, as always, I wish you a happy retro gaming with Batocera.